My name is Shima. My last name is Javaheri. I'm living in Canada close 20 years, and I live back and forth in Canada and obviously UK. And when I moved to Canada, obviously I had a lot of struggling regarding my English, work, and also what I'm gonna do, what I learned, how I grew up, and what I want to do. I had a lot of passion about what I love and obviously what you have to do to survive. When I moved to Canada, I exactly remember after 8 days, I find the first job. I worked 7 days a week, 7 days non-stop, 12 to 14 hours, because I had my license as a hairstylist and a makeup artist back home. I have to add this, I could say a story. My parents, when I was back home in Iran, I started going to university. I passed that exam, whatever we call different things back home. And anyway, I was able to go to university, physical education, because we love sport, our whole family. My parents told me, if you want to get that license, go to university first and have that job as a side to be educated and have something involved with art or fashion or anything like. I did it, and that's why I strongly believe when you learn a few things at the same time, or you have different way to survive, sometimes you think it's never ever gonna help you, but help me, and I'm positive learning and education always help every single person in this earth and world to me. And it worked for me. I started working, believe it or not, that time I'm talking about 2003, I make $700 per week. And for me, the reason I mentioned the amount of the money, not because how much I make or was a hero or not, it was really good, and it make me motivated, make me move on, make you, okay, go get it, go get what you want. And I decided after a few months, I said, no, it doesn't work for me. I have to learn more. I have to open different door. And I did it. I went to school, George Brown. I love that school because I went 4 times to George Brown, and it wasn't easy. Obviously, I had my parents to support me, and I worked so hard. Again, I mention it because sometimes it was so hard for me. Sometimes I had to have my lunch from the school to the second job. For 1.5 years, I had my lunch in the subway. And I'm really proud of myself. I mentioned it. And sometimes I had to work from 8 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock in the afternoon or PM, go to school and finish the school, have lunch, and go to swimming pool, because I used to work as a swim instructor as well. And I know I mentioned a lot of things, but I just wanted to give you the summary how I survived and how I did it. And I never give up, because I strongly believe doesn't matter, every single woman, a man, as a human being, if you have a goal, if you have your mind set to be successful, you can do it.